without dropping it this time. God, I have issues. Give it a couple minutes if anybody's in here to hop on, because it's kind of last minute. Let's do a screen check. If anybody's in here, just drop a comment so I can see it pop up and we'll get started. I'm just giving it a minute because it's last minute to see who gets the notification. Sorry about the air conditioner running in the background. It's usually not too loud, and it's muggy, it's hot. I need air. I'm gonna be running Who is Fantasizing About You for my all signs, and I was thinking we'd start with Leo through Cancer, since it's Leo's birthday today. Well, not today, but it's like Leo season, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully somebody pops in the live here soon to tell me if they can hear me properly. My phone lags big time. Give me a second. Oh, we got 8 people on the live. 11. Okay. Start dropping some comments so I can see who's in here, because I just got here and my phone's lagging. We're going to start with Leo if you just got here. And I'm just getting set up. We got 15. Okay, I think we can get started here. My TV is like showing me the video, but it's like super far behind. Okay, apparently I just didn't have my chat open. Okay, let's get started. Kind of last minute, so I'm not really prepped. Dipel, what's your zodiac sign? And I figured we'd use this love oracle since, we're pulling on who's fantasizing about you. In case something comes up for somebody fantasizing about you. That's Oliva. Okay, let's get started for Leo. My deck the wrong way around. Show me who is fantasizing about my Leos. Oh, it's like half the deck. Do I want it? No, I want single cards. That's too much. But it could be somebody from your past that has been a little reserved. Hi. Well, whoever's fantasizing about you is the Four of Swords in reverse. That could be somebody who has been taking themselves a time out. King of Wands energy. Somebody who might be wanting to come out of this self-imposed time out to reflect on what they want. I hate to say it, but that Four of Swords reverse gives me that energy of somebody who might fantasize about you. Well, you know, when I think about you, I touch myself. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so what are they fantasizing about? The Hanged Man? Why is it the Hanged Man? How is the Hanged Man a fantasy? Unless they're fantasizing about a Pisces. Why are we few? I don't know why few people are showing up in the comments. This keeps dropping on and off. Okay. One more. Or are they fantasizing? Give me past information on who they are. Next move. Give me a minute to get some cards on the table. Six of Wands. Okay, how are you feeling about this person, Leo? How are they feeling about you? God, I want single cards, but it's so humid and I'm getting like multiples here. Give me a second. What's their intentions? Outcome. No, that's half the deck. I can't do that. Outcome. Challenge. Whoever you got in your energy, Leo, they might be a little bit delulu here. They seem to be fantasizing about you being hung up on them or you holding back from them, but really wanting to come together with them. It looks like this person, Leo, is fantasizing about this, fantasizing about you, fantasizing about them. Do you understand what I mean? If that makes sense. Hello, I just got here. Hi there. Okay, so the weird thing I'm picking up here is this person, Leo, is fantasizing about you, fantasizing about them. Or you could be dealing with a Pisces, but whatever the situation is, it looks like they're hoping that you're daydreaming about them as they're daydreaming about you. And I kind of get this energy of you, like, you know, somebody who's trying to manifest you by sexually fantasizing about you, if you catch the gist. We do have the Queen of Wands indicating that this person, how you would know this person from your past or something that could be affecting this situation, is the Queen of Wands. So either this person sees you as somebody who's extremely desirable, or you view them as someone who sees you extremely desirable. Or it could indicate that somebody had a third party here and this was a third party situation and that somebody is not single. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who's in a relationship, Leo, who's fantasizing about you, but at the same time, they either know you're not single or you know they're not single. So they're kind of like fantasizing about you wanting them back, like they want you. if that makes sense, because the reason they're fantasizing about you is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles to me indicates that this person wants to make you an offer, and I'm guessing it has something to do with the boom boom. What their next move is the Six of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, and as you can see, this cup is empty. So it's like their next move is, how do I even put that one? Give me a second. I think their next move is to give you a dirty offer, keep something on the low, see if you take it even. We do have you feeling for them, the Empress and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is that lying, cheating, being manipulative. It can also be like winning at all costs. So you could be viewing this person as someone, Leo, that is very nurturing and giving to you, but at the same time, you don't trust them. Like, I don't think you would trust any offer this person gives to you. I'm starting to get like a strong probability you're dealing with somebody who's fantasizing about you, who does have a third party or is not entirely available. Sorry, let me get a sip of my tea. Because how this person feels about you is the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. They feel like they're holding themselves back or trying to block their own offer, their own ability. Because, see, the Three of Pentacles is working together. So I'm kind of picking up an energy of this could be somebody you do work with or you are around on a regular basis. And as you can see from the Two of Swords card, she does have a blindfold on, so she's not making a move because that blindfold is willfully there. There's nothing stopping her from removing the blindfold herself. So this feels like somebody who's got a workplace crush, or maybe there's some chemistry, some back and forth flirting even, but somebody's not single here, and that's starting to become pretty obvious because we do have this person is the King of Wands with the Four of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands is how you would know this person. So that could kind of indicate to me two people who are not in a relationship, and the Queen of Wands is often that third party, if you know what I mean. Then we got the Three of Pentacles on the table with the Two of Swords and how they feel for you. So it's like this person's just willfully pretending they don't see what's going on, but they're hoping that you feel the same way. For their intentions, the Star, that would indicate to me that someone has some wish fulfillment they want from you. Let's get one more card on that Star. Yeah, on the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So that would be somebody having that analysis paralysis or feeling trapped, like they can't make a move for their Nine of Cups, which is their ultimate wish fulfillment. What's the Star for their intentions? But at the same time, the Star is kind of like the same energy of the Sun. It's happiness, it's success, but it's also recognition, and it's the Star. So it's something at night, which would indicate it's concealed recognition. Let's see. The Star is strength, Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups. And if you notice the Strength card, that's overcoming, taming the beast, taming the ego. But at the same time, in their intentions on this card, it's scrubbable. So it's like scrubbing away what's dirty. This person might want to find a way to actually make you a proper offer. It's just going to come in as an empty offer at first, I'm guessing. This person does seem to want to have some sort of new, young, fresh. They could also just be not desiring you because, like, if you've known this person from the past, you could remind them of home. Or this could be a situation of somebody who feels like you are a soulmate. They do feel like you are some sort of deep spiritual connection to them, Leo. And then for your outcome, we have the Five of Wands. So it looks like competition. Let's get a couple of these love, conflict, competition. The outcome looks like this person's probably going to make a move, and it's probably going to cause some sort of conflict. For your love oracles, we have clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Yep, secretly fantasizing. Hi, Dawn. exhaustion, and bluff. Yeah, it looks like you're dealing with somebody who does have some sort of deep desire for you. They are hoping that you feel the same way about them. At least that's what they're fantasizing, is that the feelings are mutual. So we'll clear this off the table. They do seem to be like they are at their breaking point at this time, which is why I said they are going to make you some sort of offer. It's probably going to even be a veiled offer where they're like, oh, hey, do you want to just hang out? But that's not what they want. Okay, let's move on. And if you're just dropping in here, you didn't miss much. We're starting at Leo because it's Leo's birthday, and we're moving to Virgo next. Can I see that so I actually know where I am when I'm throwing the timestamps in? Virgo. Are you a Virgo sun, moon, or rising? Or Venus? Okay, who's the person that's fantasizing about my Virgos today? Five of Cups. Somebody who seems to be in some sort of loss, grief, sadness, disappointment. What are they fantasizing about for Virgo? Why are they fantasizing? It's a challenge here. Oh, not half the deck. Come on, guys. It's so humid. My cards stick together even when I'm running the AC to suck the cold air out. Hidden ones. Okay, so how would you know this person? Got any past influence here? What's their next move? Why is it the Four of Swords? Yeah, that's weird. Those two cards came out together in the last reading. Coincidences, right? Unless it's connected. Okay, how are you feeling about them, Virgo? How are they feeling about you? Start putting baby powders on my cards or something so they dry out. I don't even know what to do with them. Two of Swords. Oh. I don't know if that Four of Cups is supposed to be there, but it popped over. So we'll grab another one. And outcome, please. Okay, Virgo, you seem to be dealing with somebody who is in some sort of loss, grief, disappointment. They are fantasizing. They could indicate they're a water sign as well. But they are fantasizing about Six of Pentacles, giving equally to a situation. So I feel like this could be somebody who wants to give to this connection, except for they don't know, or they're hoping you will. Give me more on that Six of Pentacles for Virgo. One more. This could be someone you've either had some sort of ending with in the past, Virgo, or someone rejected the other person's offer even. Because I'm seeing this person's fantasizing about giving equally, clinging to Four of Pentacles. That's holding on to what you want. Giving equally is that Six of Pentacles, or giving very little. This person could be up in their head thinking that you are going to breadcrumb them even, or that you're being stingy with your time, effort, or energy, because we have this King of Pentacles energy. The reason they're fantasizing about this is what they're up in their head about anyway, is Two of Cups. They want some sort of connection with you, or they've had some sort of connection with you, Virgo. And they are either hoping that you will, if they give a little bit to this connection, you'll give a little bit back. That kind of energy. Because this person could be somebody who's very selfish with their time, effort, and commitments when it comes to giving equally in relationships, or they view you as that way. The person we're going to be speaking about, Nine of Wands in past energy, this would be somebody you would view as being wounded, being hurt. This could be somebody you felt had a lot of emotional blockages even, but was still willing to put in a little bit of time and effort to work on something. It's somebody who's been wounded, who's been injured, but they're still kind of in the fight, right? They're willing to defend themselves at least. But we have the Eight of Wands as the challenge. That could indicate to me someone feels like they don't know what speed to make their moves at. You know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who might have a habit of not giving enough, or vice versa, making moves and offers too fast. Or it could be somebody who will race in really quick, really flirty, love bomby, and then get cold feet and run away as well. So you could be dealing with somebody who's been having issues here, finding that nice, equal, even pace to proceed in relationships or commitments. And this is probably somebody who's feeling like they've had a lot of loss in their life, or that they've put themselves at a loss in this connection, so to speak, because their next moves are going to be the Four of Swords and the King of Wands. This is somebody who's holding back, taking their time, reflecting on what it is that they desire, how they want to move forward. And that's telling me this person does want to move forward. They are very attractive or attracted to you, but they're holding themselves back because they're trying to make a decision on how to proceed forward, or what it is exactly, what exactly it is that they want. Again, with that Eight of Wands as your challenge, it does look like this person does have a hard time deciding if it's full speed ahead and scaring the shit out of people, or even just not moving at all and coming across as selfish and breadcrumbing. So how you feel about this person is the Eight of Swords. Give me one more on that. Said one more, not half the deck. Give me one more on that Eight of Swords for how you feel about this person, Virgo. Oh God, that's a storybook. You know what? I'm just going to take it. You feel in analysis paralysis about this connection, Virgo. You feel like something's been hidden from you about the Lovers and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you don't have enough information on this connection. You feel like this person's been hiding another connection from you, like this person had a choice in love, because the Lovers is all about a choice in love. But the Moon is something that has not been brought to illumination. It's something that's been hidden. It often represents secrets. So you feel like this person's keeping secrets from you, and I think it's because this person hasn't been giving equally to you. So you feel like you are not receiving the truth or clarity that you need in order to feel like you can proceed forward. Again, I did pick up that you felt like somebody was breadcrumbing in this situation or leading the other person on. How they feel about you is Two of Swords, like they can't make a decision. They're in two minds about you. Why is this person in two minds about Virgo? Give me one more. Two of Wands. They feel like they are at a crossroads or you are at a crossroads. Okay, that's not helpful, 2-2. Give me one more. They feel like you're their happiness, but they feel like they're stuck at a crossroads and they can't make a decision on how to move forward. Like I said, the Eight of Wands is really giving me this person who goes back and forth between not knowing what speed to progress or how to move forward with a connection. It could also be messages. This could be somebody you're dealing with who just doesn't know how to put into words exactly what it is they want from you. So they're stuck at this crossroads because they can't see a way forward yet. But they feel like you're their ultimate happiness, Virgo. Okay, so what their intentions is Four of Cups and the Five of Wands. Give me one more. This is horrible for your intentions. If you're confused, I am just as confused. I'm just reading the cards. Page of Swords. You've got somebody who I feel like is intending on just watching you, getting intelligence. This person is afraid that there is competition for your affection. Because if you look at this Four of Cups, it's usually like apathy, stagnation, not making a choice. But this Four of Cups, the cup being offered to them, that Ace of Pentacles, that new beginning from the universe, this person looks like they're scared to take the cup. And I think this person, something must have happened between the two of you where they're expecting you to be afraid of their offer or reject their offer altogether because they feel like there's going to be competition for your affection in this situation. So they're kind of spying on you right now, trying to figure out what to do, what to say, Virgo. Again, that Eight of Wands is your challenge card. So I think they're trying to come up with a game plan at this time. The outcome does appear to be getting together with this person, or at least what they want to do is get together with you, meet up with you, maybe go for coffee, go for drinks, find a way to ask you out. That might be what they're doing right now, is choking on their Knight of Cups back of the deck offer to an Empress. Yeah, they might be a little bit shy even at this point because they're afraid you're going to shoot them down, because the Empress would be somebody who's got a lot of power. She attracts, she doesn't chase, she's got it all going on. She's capable of taking care of herself, you know. So let's grab you a couple love oracles. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And we'll move on to the next sign. I always get way more cards than I need on the table, don't I? Give me a couple of love oracles. Okay, somebody you're dealing with feels trapped. Now, this person could have been held back by other obligations, commitments. Who knows? They could have been still married or work. This person feels like they've been stuck, held back from this connection. They are worried that this has been a finality, that it's completely over at this point and you've walked away, or that they should walk away. Except for this connection does bring them a lot of ecstasy. This is somebody who feels a deep spiritual connection to you. Energetically, they feel connected to you. You make them excited. Except for they're feeling like you've withdrawn from the situation at this time, and they're just confused on whether or not it's actually over for you, Virgo. You're just popping on here, drop a comment in the chat so I can see who's in here. Where's all my usual suspects tonight? Or am I just getting a bunch of new viewers in here? demon ritual thing you did. I didn't even see that on my screen yet. It must be majorly lagging for me, Matthew. What kind of demon ritual were you up to? Okay. I get up to all sorts of witchery around here. I prefer not to call it demonic, though. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I got these cards I wrote my own up that everybody seems to like. So, I forgot to grab one for Leo and Virgo. Virgo's probably not going to see this, but I mean Leo, but whatever. For Leo, your secret message is, I wouldn't let you get close to me. I was afraid of getting hurt. Virgo, I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beers chases my blues away. So Virgo, you could be dealing with somebody who might be wallowing in a little bit of self-pity right now. Maybe hitting the sauce a bit too hard because they're sad about a potential ending here. Next up, we're going to move on to Libra. And if you're just jumping on, again, we started with Leo because it was Leo's birthday month. I wonder if I have to try and put myself back in the chat again. It doesn't seem to be showing me the comments on the screen. Okay, for Libra, the person you are dealing with is 10 of Wands, and what's their fantasy? And why are they fantasizing about you? Oh. I think I forgot to reverse that one before. It should be upright. And what's the challenge here? How would you know this person? What's their next move, Libra? Give me one more on that Queen of Cups. How are you feeling about this person, Libra? How are they feeling about you? How are they feeling about you? Give me one more. What's their intentions? And give me their outcome, potential outcomes. Again, outcomes, I don't put too much energy into them. You can change that overnight. But it's just the present energy. Okay, the person you are dealing with, you know what, before I speak, let's just get one more card here. What's the Eight of Wands? The person you're dealing with is being burdened by their desire to come towards you. They do want to give to this situation, but I'm picking up an energy here of somebody, King of Pentacles, in the reason they're fantasizing about you. This person would be somebody who likes to be in control of a situation. Not as bad as the Emperor, but I feel like this person is actually burdened or overwhelmed by their feelings for you. They seem to want to control this situation, or even be in a more dominant position with you. I would just go straight ahead and say I get the energy of somebody who might be fantasizing about a more dominant situation in the bedroom, so to speak. And they are in their intuition feeling like if they approach you in the way they want to when it comes to their desires, that you might shoot them down or reject that, like you might not be interested in dealing with somebody who's that dominant or controlling. So they feel like they have to be a little more flirty, a little hot and cold, test the waters with you. The challenge is the Knight of Wands here. This person needs to get over this in and out energy they're in. They do seem to be somebody you would see as very successful, that gets a lot of attention. This is somebody who, Six of Wands, this would be somebody who has a lot of eyes on them. They get a lot of attention. They're attractive. They have a lot of success. They could even have a trophy cabinet full of awards. You know what I mean? Their next move is Queen of Cups, the Magician. Like I said, I'm picking up on somebody here is fantasizing about having a more traditional, I'm dominating this relationship, maybe even is into a little BDSM. And this person's hoping you will be loving, nurturing, sweet as pie, that Queen of Cups, but they expect you to be a little bit reserved here, and they're trying to manifest kind of by fantasizing about you. They're trying to manifest you being more submissive to them, probably in the bedroom. That's just what I'm picking up here. How you feel about this person. You feel this person is the Ten of Cups and the Strength card. So this person makes you very happy, except for you feel like you are, I'm not saying you have the strength. I'm feeling like you feel like you don't have the strength to say no to this person. Like this person might actually make you feel weak in the knees, and you try to kind of hide it, if you know what I mean. Because the way this person's feeling about you is they see you as the Seven of Swords reversed, and I'm picking up somebody feeling like you are not good at hiding your intentions to them. Like you're trying to hide how you feel, you're trying to hide what you want from this person, but the way they see it is you're not very good at hiding your feelings to them. They also feel like the Nine of Wands for you, so that would be somebody who they might feel like you've gone through a lot in the past, and that's why you try to hide your feelings from them, because you don't want them to see you as weak in some way. You don't want them to see what? You might have been married in the past, or you were married to this person and you're presently separated. Or you're hiding something from your past about a previous relationship, commitment, union. That's Four of Wands. That's typically representing marriage or long-term relationships and connections. So this person feels like you're not very good at hiding something that has burdened and hurt you, wounded you from your past. And what you're not wanting them to see is the Four of Wands. So you take what resonates. Their intentions is the Three of Wands. Why is it the Three of Wands? We got any Libras in here right now? The Five of Swords. Again, I did say this person does seem like they're a bit dominating and they want to have control of this situation. Their intentions at this time is Three of Wands, to sit there and wait for you to come to them. Because of Five of Swords, that's that winning at all costs, stealing the other person's swords and running away so they can't hurt you. This person feels like you are going to be a runner if they move too fast. You know, somebody mentioned this in another reading that I like watching. Who was it? I'll remember one day. That energy of the lion trying to catch a gazelle. You know, the gazelle's fast. They're going to run away. So this person feels like they need to stand back and let you get close enough so you don't run. And I think that's something this person's not used to, because this person does have a very strong energy of being more of a dominating partner in connections and going after what they want. Again, the challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. Except for what this person wants from you, they feel like if they move the way they normally do towards you, you're going to run. So your outcome is Knight of Cups. Somebody's making a romantic offer or proposal. I just started getting all that like 50 Shades of Grey. I don't know. Did you ever read the books or like see the movie? I don't know. That came out for some reason. Yeah, somebody's going to make an offer, like a new romantic offer, a proposal. They're going to offer a cup of love here. Let's get a couple oracle cards. Oh yeah, and a secret message. Do I have any Libras in here? I hope my internet's not lagging super bad though, because it was cutting in and out earlier, so. Where's my green-eyed devil who said she was going to pop in here earlier? Did she fall asleep? Okay, let's get a couple of love oracles for Libra. If this person's the one giving you mixed signals, it's because they're just giving it some time. They have that one day, someday, another time energy connected to them, and they're getting perspective on whether or not they are better off alone. And I don't think this person does feel like they're better off alone. So like I said, this could be somebody you did have a relationship with in the past and they want some sort of reunion. Or they could be feeling like you're standoffish because you don't know what you want. Again, I did say somebody was wounded here in the past and has that energy of running away from a situation. Let's grab you a secret message. A confession. I like the chase, but I get bored easy. Yeah, I did pick that up. Somebody who likes to chase, and they're kind of like being very strategic here. I want to be more than friends. Maybe you didn't have something with this person. So Libra, my advice here would be, if they like the chase and they get bored easy, keep making them chase. Maybe that's what that Seven of Swords in reverse is. You might be playing a little cat and mouse here with this person. on to Scorpio. Oh, big girl. That's just my dog, if anybody's here. Go on. Okay, for my Scorpios. Who is fantasizing about my Scorpios? Oh, my deck's upside down. Sorry, guys. And what are they fantasizing about? Why? What's the challenge here? How do you know this person? Would you know this person? Next actions. How are you? Oop. How are you feeling about this person? How are they feeling about you? And what's her intentions? Potential outcome. Just give me a second. I need a sip of my tea. Okay, Scorpio, it looks like the person you're dealing with could be at a distance or wanting to move things forward with you. We do have the Chariot showing up at their present energy. They could be wanting to travel with you even. They're fantasizing about the Empress. So what is the Empress? Because with that Hierophant card, it really gives me vibes about somebody's fantasizing about long-term commitment, stability, pregnancy even, motherhood. What's the Hierophant? Scorpio. You could be dealing with someone who is not single. I'm just going to throw that down there. Or that you separated from, because the reason they're fantasizing about you is the Hierophant to the Nine of Swords. Either this person is up in their head and has anxiety that you do not share the same traditional values as them. Like, this person could very much be into getting married and then having kids, you know, having like that stereotypical Catholic Christian wedding or whatever religion you would subscribe to, right? And they could be worried that you don't have the same values as them. So they're fantasizing in some sense about the Empress. They're feeling called to take action, or they want you to take some sort of action. They want you to make a decision regarding this very strong traditional value, connection, move forward. Eight of Swords is what is the challenge here? So it's like this person is feeling like one of you can't get over this analysis paralysis. You can't get past your own values or standards when it comes to moving a relationship forward, and they are fantasizing about you making a choice to nurture, to give to this, to take on that more traditional empress role, the wife, the mother who is married, obviously. And this person feels like they're fantasizing about finding a way to convince you to have the connection the way that they want to have the connection with you. So I kind of feel like somebody maybe wants to take it to the next level, get married, have a kid, move in together, and the other person is not necessarily ready for that, which would the other person probably be you, Scorpio. Again, it's a general reading, so roles can be reversed. What I'm getting is this is somebody you would see how you would know them as the Two of Swords. So this would be somebody that you would say they haven't taken the blinders off, so to speak. And I'm getting that energy of two people who don't share the exact same set of values or beliefs. So maybe you're two different religions, and the other person you're with wants you to convert to their religion because their parents will never get over it if you don't. And you're like, my parents aren't even religious and they don't care, right? It's somebody you would see as willfully not taking the blindfold off themselves and making a decision to proceed forward. And sometimes it can be over some really stupid ash-ish. Their next actions are intended to be the Two of Cups. They want unity. They want to come together with you. What's the Two of Cups? Happiness, wish fulfillment, the Sun, coming to agreement to move forward. How you feel about this person, Strength, and the Star. You really do feel like this person is your happiness, wish fulfillment. You see this person as somebody who is even amused to you, like this person brings you a lot of joy. They definitely have your attention. You could also feel like this person gets a lot of attention, Scorpio. You almost feel like you don't have the strength, or you're trying to get the strength to hold back from this person's demands at times because you really do have a lot of adoration for them. So how they feel about you, Wheel of Fortune, this person feels like you are their destiny. You're destined to be together. Give me one more on that Wheel of Fortune. Oh, half the deck, of course. This person has a hard time holding back their addiction to this connection. Like I said, you feel like you're kind of weak in the knees. You have a hard time holding back from this person, but so do they. You guys are having some sort of argument, and I swear it's got something to do with long-term commitment, how you're going to proceed forward in this relationship. And it's probably something like really dumb between like, are we going to have a Catholic wedding or like a hoodoo wedding, you know, just for an example. And you guys are both feeling like you're going to give in on this argument to the other person. It's kind of funny, actually. Their intentions is the Tower and the Nine of Wands. It's like to put an end to this argument, to put an end to this fight with you, to set aside their little wounded ego even. And the outcome is reflecting on what you truly want. Four of Swords and the High Priestess. What's inevitably, oh God, my foot is asleep. I was sitting on it too long, and now it's starting to tingle. Okay, inevitably, it looks like the present outcome to come is going to be four swords to the high priestess. It's like this person is going to, or you, or both of you, are going to be reflecting on what it is you truly desire and internalizing that, and I'm guessing probably coming to some sort of agreement here because it's probably like a ridiculous argument. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I mean, maybe you both want to get married, except for one person wants to have like one of those big dumb weddings where there's like 1,000 people there and you end up paying for it until your kids are done college kind of deal, and the other person just wants to run off like a Knight of Wands and elope without anybody there on a beach. You know what I mean? That could literally be what the argument is for you guys. Yeah, desire, passion. Somebody just wants to have a really good time and not waste all their money and effort on a big wedding even. That's a very good probability for this reading, Scorpio. Some people don't like weddings. Let's get you a couple love oracle cards. Well, that's stupid because I got that same card last time. This person could feel like you're clinging to your opinion, holding on to a set of values and beliefs. They want to find harmony, balance, and peace with you. They're better off letting go of the argument is what they're feeling like, so they can find balance and peace with you. They feel like they are charmed by you. They have a hard time not seeing your perspective on whatever this argument is about. Should we get one of these confessions? Are we going to ruin it? What was going good? Yeah, right back to I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. That's funny. So somebody might be wallowing in it and ready to give up the argument here, Scorpio. Let's move on. Actually, how long have we been going? Hour. Oh, Lord. Who's in here? Say hi if you're here. I'm just going to take a quick break. Put that there so I know where my timestamp is. Hit the mute button. I'm going to run to the little tarot reader's room, if anybody follows Mojo, as he likes to say. And I will be right back in a minute, okay? Okay, I'm back. Hold up. We're gonna get on to Sagittarius now. I was just taking a quick break. For Sagittarius, who is, oh, and if you just got in here or whatever, we started with Leo because it's Leo's birthday for all signs. So who's fantasizing about Sagittarius? Could be dealing with somebody new who is worried you're going to shoot down their offer, or who has made you an offer and feels like it was rejected, or they rejected your offer. What are they fantasizing about? No, 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 no. That's like half the deck. Sorry, dropping cards everywhere. What are they fantasizing about? Yeah. Show me more. Lord, 2 twos. There's a lot of twos coming out tonight. Why? How would you know this person? Any past influence here? Next move. Oh god, that's like half the deck. Hold on. Next move. What's the challenge? How do you feel about this person, Sagittarius? How do they feel about you? What's their intentions? Outcome. Sagittarius, you're dealing with someone who might want to get something new started with you. They could have rejected your offer, or you could have rejected them, like I said, or they could be worried about this because there is this energy of the challenges, the 5 of Swords. So that's somebody needing to either not be so defensive, overcome some sort of argument or fight even. You're going to know who this person is because this person is the 9 of Swords. This could be somebody who has left you up in your head. Sleepless nights, worried about like what's going on with this person. Again, picking up that energy of overcoming some sort of argument with this person. This person is basically fantasizing about the crossroads and how to come out of the crossroads with you. How to move this forward with you. And the reason they're fantasizing about how they're going to move this forward, so it's not anything too sultry. It looks like somebody who's trying to come up with a way to progress from this stalemate they're in with you, because it looks like you've had some sort of argument or disagreement with this person. Somebody could have been deceitful, lied to the other person. They're looking at how they can invest, how they can grow this, how they can make you an offer. How you feel about this person is the 8 of Wands. You feel like they are Let's get one more on that Eight of Wands for a second. What's the Eight of Wands? This is somebody who's come in fast on you again or returned quickly towards you after some sort of ending with this connection. This could be somebody who left you feeling very at a loss, sad, feeling like you're grieving a connection. This person left you feeling like you were, maybe that's what it is. This person left you up in their head and at a loss, sad over this connection and reflecting on what it is, how you feel about them, what you want, what your heart's desires are. And it's almost like this person has come at you out of nowhere with some sort of offer, communication, proposal even. This person might even be trying to defend their actions in this argument or whatever happened in the past. They might be trying to learn from their mistakes, or this could be you with the anxiety, being afraid that you need to learn from your mistakes with this person. This person's trying to manifest you, though. What are they trying to manifest? Is it Sagittarius? Whatever they're trying to manifest, they are hiding it. They don't want you to see their moves. And this person on the back of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Someone from your past that you could see long-term success and abundance with, or that's how you felt about this person in the past. What's the Eight of Swords here? Their intentions is to analysis paralysis themselves until they're dead. What? Radically transform this connection to come together with you. Or they could be feeling like they're bound to you in some way where they don't have a choice but to radically transform this connection. And the outcome is taking a foolish leap of faith. They might be afraid of looking like a fool. Yeah, the Chariot. It looks like somebody wants to reconnect here. Let me get a couple of love oracle cards. Not loving this reading for Sagittarius, won't lie. I don't get it. If it resonates for you, leave me a comment. I think you're dealing with an emotional avoidant of some sort. That's what it is. Somebody's up in their head here. You've got a runner. They could have ghosted you. There could have been an argument. But you know how it is when you're dealing with somebody who's an avoidant, who runs away from a situation and ghosts. They will just be all up in their head, obsessed with you, and eventually come back around. But this person needs to radically transform this situation here, because I think they are the person that ran. We've got intuition, attraction, spark, passion, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. So like I said, this could be somebody from your past, or it could be like that Six of Cups is that soulmate card as well, indicating it could be somebody with a past life connection. So there could be a lot of chemistry here with this person as well. When I think about you, I touch myself. That's your hidden message for Sagittarius. It is hot as heck in here, and I totally have the air conditioning running. It was so muggy today, and then it was thunderstorms and raining, and it just makes it 100 times worse with the humidity. Oh, I gotta stop sitting on my foot. Sorry, just give me a second for some tea. For my Cappies, my Capricorns. It's my phone like that. Okay, we're good for now. Okay, so what is Capricorn's person? Who is it? Somebody you could have had an ending with. What are they fantasizing about? They're fantasizing about the Ten of Pentacles. That's a good fantasy. Money, wealth, long-term stability and abundance. They're fantasizing because there was an ending here. Something came to a fast, complete destruction. Yeah, Ten of Swords. What's the challenge here? Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. Uh-oh. Is there a third party, or is this a third party situation? Give me more on the past energy here with these two. What's the next move? Show me more on that Knight. Show me more on the Ten of Pentacles. What was the Tower? How are you feeling about this person, Capricorn? How are they feeling about you? What's their intentions? Outcome? I'm going to say this is some sort of third-party situation here. This is somebody that's either going through an ending now, at their wit's end, feeling burdened, ready to end something. The reason they're fantasizing about you is some sort of hasty, poorly thought out decision or action. Something happened rather quickly that led to a Tower moment between the two of you. And they're fantasizing about the Ten of Pentacles, long-term success, happiness. And the Ten of Pentacles is the Six of Pentacles, giving equally, giving more to it. What is it? Honestly, it's kind of looking like somebody's deciding whether or not to end a marriage, or they already have ended a marriage, possibly with you or with someone else. The challenge is the Queen of Wands to the King of Cups, somebody who is hiding their feelings or being reserved with their emotions, not opening up very much about their emotions in this situation. Queen of Wands is usually that third party energy, and especially in the challenge position, I would say it is probably a third party, because how you would know this person past influences would be the Hangman to the Knight of Wands. This would be somebody you have been hung up on, trying to see things in a new light, but this person would be that chasing after bright, shiny objects person. Crossroad, Queen of Pentacles. How you feel about them is the Four of Wands. You feel like they're married. How they feel about you is that this is a burden, or that they're tired of holding these burdens and they want something to end here. Now, what did they want to end? The juggling. They want to stop juggling between you and this other person that they're probably married to, Capricorn. Their intentions is Five of Wands, to actually compete for what? Conflict, competition. We do have the Fools to the Lovers, which is telling me they might think that there's competition for your attention. The outcome is Three of Cups, Death, and the Justice card. Like I said, there's somebody here who's looking to walk away from a connection for another one, from what it looks like here, Capricorn, you dirty little buggers. What did you get into? Let's get some love oracles. And part of the reason this person probably has not made that move yet is because they're worried about their money. Maybe this fantasy is about fantasizing about leaving a relationship without losing all their money. I don't know. Take what resonates. Give me a couple love oracles here. Yeah, pride, conflict, past life, and spying. There's a very strong connection with this person. They're spying on you if you are not in contact with this person and you ended it. Yeah, Six of Cups here. Then we have past life. So this is somebody you had a past life connection with. I mean, if it was you that got left, but I don't think it is, Capricorn. Oh, maybe grab one of these. I intentionally manipulated your emotions for a reaction. Yeah, like I said, conflict of some sort. I was committed, already married, work, friends, and family. Yeah, this is like a third party situation. This person might not have told you they were married in the first place, and I think that's what's going on here. They feel like they're going to get some sort of karmatic justice served up on a silver platter. Their relationship might be coming to an end. Queen of Pentacles indicates this person does have someone else in their energy. Empress shows me that their next move is to give, nurture, and grow something. This person might be either trying to double back to their wife or decide whether or not they want to work on it with their significant other or you. And they lied about you behind your back to other people. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's yours, not yours, don't try to make it fit. It's not yours. Moving on to Aquarius from my Aqua babies. Whew, thank God, I got a lot of Aquarius placements. And I'm a cusper. Some signs I just have a hard time reading for because I just don't have a lot of placements in those zodiacs. Like Aries. I'm not good at reading for Aries. Well, I guess I probably am. It's just I don't feel like I'm good at reading for Aries because I don't really have Aries placements. Okay, for Aquarius, who is fantasizing about Aquarius? Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is attractive, single, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Okay, and what are they fantasizing about for Aquas? Why the Nine of Wands? The Ten of Swords? How is that a fantasy? Jesus Christ, these cards are killing me tonight. And the Knight of Pentacles. Why are they fantasizing about this? Five of Cups. How do you know this person, Aqua babies? No, that's like half the deck. They're so sticky. Be rubbing these bad boys down with some baby powder here soon. What's their next move? What's the conflict here? How do you feel about them? Ten of Pentacles is good. How do they feel about you? Four of Swords. What's their intentions? Four of Pentacles. And Oakham. Ten of Wands. Come on, Spirit. This is supposed to be about fantasies. You know, the kinky stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, Aqua. This person is... Give me a second. This person's single, okay? This person's fantasizing about ending some sort of Nine of Wands energy. You could be dealing with somebody who went through some sort of loss, ending of a relationship even. They might be newly single. And they're fantasizing about ending their slow progression with you. They may have recently ended a relationship, and what they're fantasizing of is about is like when they're finally over this energy. The challenge is feeling trapped, over analyzing a situation. How you know them as the Page of Wands and the Five of Wands. This is somebody either who you want to take action with, feel inspired to move towards, or who feels inspired to move towards you, but there could be some sort of conflict or competition. What's the Four of Swords for how they feel about you? What's the Four of Pentacles for their intentions? Why is the Ten of Wands the outcome? What's the Three of Cups? Aquarius, you're dealing with somebody who is single, attractive. This is like pre-Empress energy. This is somebody who can take care of themselves. They're very attractive. They're going to get a lot of attention. We got that Star card over here. But this person has recently gone through some sort of loss, some ending, some disappointment, some grief. That is why they are fantasizing about you, right? Aquarius, if you're not single, this person is hoping you are single now. Maybe you weren't single before and there was some sort of competition for your attention. And now they're hoping you're single too, because it looks like this person is single. The challenge, the Eight of Swords, gives me that this could be somebody that likes you or has wanted to pursue you even in the past, but maybe they weren't single, you weren't single. You see what I'm throwing down here? Because there's really no movement happening with the King of Pentacles. This isn't much of a fantasy. If you're going to read it of, they're fantasizing about ending it. But the Ten of Swords can be read as somebody who is at their breaking point and at their wit's end with a current situation. So this person could be fantasizing about moving forward, giving a little to you, seeing if it's reciprocal. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. That shows me somebody's in two minds about how to move away from one situation and towards their Ten of Cups. How you feel about this person, Aquarius, is you feel like they are the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody you could see investing with, having long-term commitment, success, a family with. How they feel about you is the Four of Swords and Judgment. They could be fantasizing about being with you or having a connection with you, but feeling like they would be judged. They would face some sort of judgment because maybe this person is recently single. Like, would you judge them, or would their friends, family, ex even be judging them for moving forward too soon? Would you consider it's like a rebound even? And at the same time, this person might actually be looking to just move into another relationship. You know, some people just bounce from like one relationship to the next. Because in their intentions, Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands, it's clinging to some sort of success, victory, happiness, recognition. It can be clinging to people as well. Honestly, the person you're dealing with, what they want is to manifest some sort of long-term commitment and relationship, some sort of Empress energy. It gives me this energy, you see this Three of Cups, where someone wants to come together. There's a baby on the cup, and then there's the Empress there with the Magician. It's like this person wants to manifest a happy ever after family with you. They could be feeling like if they are single, you are their best option. You're the star. You seem to get a lot of attention. You're attractive. People notice you. You might have a very public job, like online, be some sort of celebrity or well-known person even. So this person is seeing you. They're seeing a lot of you. They see you as a good potential to have some sort of long-term commitment with. This person, though in the outcome, it's that burdened energy as well. And I think it's a burden because they might have ended another connection here. Let's get a couple love oracles. Let me know if it makes sense. I don't even know if anybody's on here because every time it says there's like 2 people in here, once I finish my feed, it shows me there's been like 100 people on there. So YouTube doesn't really like me. So if it makes sense to you, leave me a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you're new here. Oh, my poor dog. I swear she's got like allergies or something. I've been giving her baths and some meds for it. If you hear that snoring, that's my very large American bully. Okay, one more. Yeah. I think somebody is spying their next option because they are single. They want to get over some sort of ending they've gone through, possibly recently. You know what they say. Some people like to get over somebody by getting under someone new, right? Aqua babies. So just be careful. Use your better judgment. It does seem like this person does want to have... I mean, the Empress to the Magician does seem like somebody sees you as high value. We've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Obsession, death, and lusting. That Star card with the Obsession card shows me this person is definitely seeing you as quite the muse. They enjoy looking at you, watching you. They could have started fantasizing about you somewhere where there is multiple other people around. Okay, so like I said, this person sees you as somebody who gets a lot of attention. You're high value. So wherever this person is seeing you and viewing you, there's other people around that probably give you a lot of attention too. So this person would see you as someone they would have to compete for, somebody who's high value. They might be developing a little bit of a crush, some lusting. Let's get a couple secret messages cards. I might need another break here just to put this dog to bed because it's hot as heck in here and she's like sweating and snoring on me now. I know you did not feel the same way. I never told you, but you changed me forever. Okay, those are a couple weird messages, and I wanted more, but I was afraid to ask. Crushed. We do have obsession and lusting. This person might be somebody who has been watching you for a while. And like I said, like there's this energy of somebody who's recently single. Maybe you're both recently single. And this person like thought you were not available, you were not interested even, because of course, like I said, they're seeing you somehow or you're seeing them somehow where there's a lot of other people around and they see you as very attractive, someone who gets a lot of attention. Their intentions for Pentacles, Six of Wands, is to get your attention. It's giving me this energy of somebody who wants you to notice them. Let me know if it resonates, Aqua Babies. Let's move on to Pisces. And then I'm going to have to try to put this dog in bed. Because she goes full clinger mode when it's after 9 o'clock at night and she wants to go to bed. My Pisces. Who is watching my Pisces? The Magician. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but you could just be dealing with somebody who likes to dabble in a little bit of magic too. Manifesting. What are they fantasizing about? The Hermit. They're fantasizing about somebody who is quiet, reserved. What are they fantasizing about? I've been getting some really weird readings. This is just not working tonight. It's got to be that new moon. Okay, Eight of Swords. Why are they fantasizing about this for my Pisces? Nine of Cups. You are wish fulfillment. Or somebody who looks like you're having a good-ass time. What's the challenge? Hangman to the Seven of Swords. How do you know this person, Pisces? Seven of Wands. What's the next move? Six of Wands. What do you feel about this person? Four of Wands. What do they feel about you? Knight of Cups. What's their intentions? This is at least looking like your typical Pisces reading to me. Ten of Cups and outcome. Damn, that's like the most straightforward reading I've seen on the table all night. Go Pisces, it's your birthday. No, just kidding. Let me have a sip of my tea. I'm fading fast here. I need some caffeine. Person you're dealing with that is fantasizing about you is the Magician. So that could be Gemini. Pretty sure Gemini. That's what I like my cards that have like the signs on them because I always forget. Dealing with somebody who's trying to manifest you because they're fantasizing about the Hermit, the Eight of Swords. You could be very quiet, reserved, somebody who keeps private in your life, somebody who does a lot of self-reflection before they take action. How is this a fantasy? They've been giving me ringers all night, though. How's it a fantasy? Come on, what's the fantasy here? I don't get it. We're fantasizing about getting into your own private little secluded world. And I get this, I am a Pisces. We can be very elusive, mysterious even when we want to be. That Eight of Swords when it comes to fantasy is screaming, I want to tie you up to a bed. I want to get into your private world that you don't show other people. The world card, having the world at your feet. On this card you see there's like a house, a baby, a family. This is giving me this person's fantasizing about getting into your mind, getting into that side of you that they feel like you don't show everyone else. The challenge is the Hangman to the Seven of Swords. So this person feels like you've surrendered this connection, or maybe the challenge is that somebody is very used to going Hangman and not making a move and just waiting for somebody else to, because of course this is a Pisces reading and we have the Hangman here, so that's not a shocker. The challenge is coming out of Hangman, actually taking action. Seven of Swords. Somebody's being awfully quiet, could even be concealing their actions, being very stereotypical Pisces. This is a very stereotypical person who's trying to pick apart the Pisces brain from the looks of it. How you would know this person, Pisces, is they are the Seven of Wands, and that is a toilet with a bunch of toothbrushes for scrubbing the toilet. So I feel like somebody who stepped in some shit, said something that they shouldn't have said to you in the past. They could have said something shitty to you even. Give me one more on that Seven of Wands. This is somebody that was defensive. They may have said something to you that they didn't mean, something that was something they said to you that was in their own defense, though. Like they were trying to be protective of their energy or their offer. They might have given you a very small offer, like an Ace of Pentacles is something small, because they were kind of defensive, possibly even guarded towards the connection in the past. Their next move is Six of Wands. That's somebody coming back victorious, somebody coming back from battle, coming back from overcoming some sort of trip, obstacle, fight, Give me one more on that Six of Wands. Or 3. I want to come back at you with a new romantic, flirtatious, lovey-dovey offer. An Ace of Cups. They're hoping you will nurture this. They're trying to come up with a new shiny offer. Something that's going to put them in a better light, Pisces, because like I said, they gave you some sort of offer in the past and it was little. And they're trying to come up with a bigger offer now. But what they offered you in the past, it was materialistic. It was a pentacle. It was a material offer. And the offer they're going to come in with is the Ace of Cups. Cups are emotional. So maybe they're trying to come in reinventing the way they approach you with their offer here. That's kind of what they're trying to manifest and fantasize about. And I think that's why they're fantasizing about getting into your little inner world here, is they're trying to figure out how to make an offer to you that is not going to get shot down. We have the Four of Wands for how you feel about this person. So again, the Four of Wands is marriage, engagements, reunions, anniversaries, homecoming parties. So this is us energy of you feel like this person is deeply connected to you, or like marriage material. This could just indicate that you've known this person for a significant amount of time and they've played a very important role in your life. To the Emperor. You could feel like this person's very controlling, stoic, somebody who always has to be in the lead of situations as well. How are they feeling about you? They're feeling like you're literally waiting for them to come to you to make an offer. That's what they're feeling like. Knight of Cups to the Three of Wands. And of course, their intentions is the Ten of Cups. They want emotional success, commitment, family, buying a home, settling down. And the outcome is King of Cups to the Wood. What else? One more. I think you're going to hear this person out and agree to collaborate with them in some way, but you might be a little standoffish. You may be reserved when it comes to dealing with this person. You're going to have to make a judgment call on whether or not you want to work with this person or hear what they have to say. But you're a Pisces, so I think you're going to show up in this energy when they come towards you with this offer. Kind of holding back your emotions, possibly playing it cool, waiting to see what moves they make, because that King of Swords is somebody who is very strategic. The Three of Pentacles is working with having a game plan, building something. So you're gonna lay back a little bit and see what this person is going to do when it comes to making a move. Okay, let's get a couple love oracles, and then I need to take a break and put my dog to bed because she's giving me all sorts of looks and she's got quite the routine. She tells me when she wants to go to bed. This person is definitely in their emotions. They are thinking heavily about you, fantasizing and longing. Like I said, you definitely have a connection with this person where they made you some sort of offer in the past. Could have been with this person in a relationship before. We do have the Four of Wands on the table. They are definitely craving some sort of reunion here. It does say chasing thrills and excitement and a good time. So this person may have come across as offering just like more of a materialistic approach to a relationship with you. And now they're looking to come back with a different style of an offer, so to speak. Let's get a couple of confession cards. I know you were watching me online. I kept you a secret from my friends and my family. We were too young back then. I still think about it, us, and how things turn out. Yeah, like I said, this is probably somebody you have some sort of connection with. Like, they might not bring you up to their friends and family anymore, because it does say, like, we were too young back then and I still think about us. So maybe when you dated this person, like, their family didn't even know you were together, right? And when people bring you up kind of energy, they don't talk about you anymore, but they probably think about you. Okay. I'm gonna go put my dog to bed. Give me a couple minutes here, and then we were going to move on to Aries. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Moving on to Aries. Who's fantasizing about Aries? The Knight of Wands to the Judgment. Could be somebody you're judging. And whoop, deck's upside down again. Sheesh. They're fantasizing about ultimate wish fulfillment and some sort of winning at all costs. Why? Ten of Swords because of an ending. And what happened in the past? Ace of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. An offer to work on something, or somebody was very absorbed in their work when there was an offer. What's the challenge? Somebody being very standoffish, being guarded about their moves, their intentions, possibly moving extremely slow or not at all, because that Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. What's the next move here for Aries? This person, what are they fantasizing about doing? Making an offer. And how do you feel about this person, Aries? Four of Wands. Okay, seriously? How many times is that card going to come out tonight? And how do they feel about you? Knight of Cups. What's the intentions here? Page of Pentacles to the Tower. Five of Pentacles. Give me one more on that Five of Pentacles for the outcome. Aries, you are dealing with Knight of Wands, somebody who could be very hot and cold, rush in, rush out energy. This is the kind of person who can rush in really hot and then quite as easily fizzle out and ride off into the sunset. Somebody who may have made a poor judgment call in the past with you. The challenge is overcoming some sort of very slow movement and progression. They are fantasizing about the Nine of Cups. That is something that is very attractive, happy, having a good time, but that can also be somebody who overindulges as well. And this person showing up as the Knight of Cups shows me that this person could be fantasizing about overindulging a little bit with you, having a good time. But to the Five of Swords, it's giving me somebody who might be a little too interested and self-absorbed and surface level when it comes to emotional responsibility, like the kind of person who's like, it's all about having a good time to this person and their needs being satisfied, if that makes sense, because they're fantasizing about this with you because they've had some sort of ending, some sort of 10 swords in their back. Something happened with this person or to this person that caused some sort of very painful even ending, or a finality, an ending of a cycle, who may have wanted to work on things with you in the past. That might be how you know them, or you know this person as being somebody who's very passionate about their work, what they do, what they create, because the Ace of Pentacles is a material manifestation of what they create. So this person can come across very passionately when you do talk to them about what they're up to. You see this person as the Four of Wands, so that again is marriage, commitment, reunions, coming together, celebrations. You see this person as somebody you do want to come together with, or that you would consider marriage material, which is weird because they're like the Knight of Wands. And, well, it's weird. Their next move is this Ace of Cups. But unfortunately, on this deck, this cup is empty. It almost gives me this energy of like wanting to make you an offer just to see if you'll fill their emotional need. You know what I mean? Somebody who likes to live in the moment, have a good time, right? How they feel about you, Knight of Cups. They feel like you are romantic, somebody who might have feelings for them. Let's get one more on that Knight of Cups. Or that could be them feeling romantic about you. Chariot. One more. Whoop. To the Lovers. They feel like you, now remember it can be reversed either. This is how they, because this is supposed to be how they're feeling about you. They're feeling like some sort of movement needs to take place because of a choice in love, because the Lovers. And we have two cars here, the Chariot and the Lovers side by side. They're feeling like they need to make a choice between you and someone else, or they're feeling like you need to make a choice between them and someone else. That Knight of Wands can be somebody who's taboo, goes after people that are not necessarily single. Again, remember, roles can be reversed, tarot has no gender, and I mean, it's a general reading, so take it if it resonates. But the intentions are Page of Pentacles to the Tower. It's telling me their intentions are to surprise you, shock you, bring something to an ending. They might be trying to figure out how to... Give me one more. This is like not what I want tonight to read. Like I said, some things I just read, some signs I just read for easier. There may be some sort of need for justice in this situation. Because the outcome is Five of Pentacles to the Three of Wands, which is showing me somebody who's out in the cold and waiting to take a ship somewhere. Aries, you're dealing with somebody that I feel like you had a choice between two people, or they had a choice between two people. And it's like... Spirit, am I reading this right? Yes or no? Before I open my big mouth. Yes. Someone is fantasizing about getting back at you for something. They feel like you had a choice in love. Something to do with a choice in love. They might feel like you did them dirty, like you chose someone wrong, but they are showing up in this Knight of Wands energy to the Judgment card. And this is somebody from your past or someone you have a past life connection with. This is somebody whose energy could also be the Hierophant, which is somebody who takes commitment, their beliefs, their values very seriously. They can be very stubborn. I call the Hierophant my grumpy old man card. They can be very stubborn. And their intentions is to have some sort of shocking ending that leads to justice. Justice is karmatic justice, balancing the scales of justice. This person wants to get back at you for something, Aries. They're fantasizing about getting back at you. Let's get a couple cards. Maybe we'll try these ones. Some people fantasize about bondage in the bedroom, and other people fantasize about getting back at you for picking the wrong person. I don't know. Aries, what have you been up to? What do we got for this? I'm not gonna call this much of a love article, so law, justice. Balancing the scales of justice, Aries. What did you do to this person? I'd be careful if you're dealing with somebody from the past that you had some sort of third party or poor pickery with that's coming around here, Aries, because it looks like somebody wants to give you something to chew on. They are wearing a mask. They are greedy, cruel. This person is coming in to balance the scales and give you something to remember. Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, Rose, but roses have thorns in an empty room. It's almost like that energy where somebody's like, you didn't pick me before, but now you want to pick me. Now you want me. Now you want to have what I wanted with you. So I'm going to like lead you on to make you believe it's going to happen just to do to you what you did to me, if that makes sense. Just to pick that other person and leave you hanging. 5 of Pentacles to the 3 of Wands. Yeah, you got somebody who wants to hand you some karma. That's what you got. Okay, let's move on. I gotta stop digging down the rabbit hole. I'm never gonna get out of here. My phone's gonna die again like it did last time. To Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Oh Lord, I got a lot left. Yeah, I do. I better stop dragging ass and get through these. Okay, for Taurus. I got my cards the right way. Who's fantasizing about? No, that's half the deck. Who is fantasizing about Taurus? The Eight of Swords. What are they fantasizing about? Ace of Swords. Why are they fantasizing about this? Four of Swords. I'm gonna have to clarify these. Thanks for the easy readings today, Spirit. Ah! You can tell I'm tired. This is why I hardly ever do all signs. Come back, cards. Okay. So what's the challenge here? Past influences. How do you know this person? What is it? What is it? Next move. Seven of Swords. How do you feel about this person, Taurus? How does this person feel about you? What's their intentions? What's the outcome? What's the Ace of Swords for the fantasy? What's a Four of Swords? One more on how you feel. Okay, Taurus, you're dealing with somebody who's in this Eight of Swords energy. This person is in analysis paralysis, not moving forward, not taking action. They feel like they are bound in some way, that they can't make a move. They're fantasizing about some sort of new truth, receiving the truth, having a conversation, telling the truth about the King of Cups. King of Cups is someone who is a little like the kings. They don't often come out and say what they're feeling or their intentions, especially the King of Cups and the King of Swords, which is on the back of the deck. It's not reversed. It's somebody, it's emotional maturity. This is somebody who wants to have some sort of conversation with you, reveal the truth about their emotions that they've been withholding, something that they haven't said. The reason they're fantasizing about this is Four of Swords to the Star, which indicates somebody could literally be having fantasies about you because they see you as very attractive, somebody who gets a lot of attention, somebody who would be sought after. You would see this person as somebody who has made a decision about something. What is it? Is it Taurus or them? I don't get it. How you're going to know who this person is it has something to do with work, working together, collaborating with somebody, making a choice to work with someone. So this would be someone you chose to work with, you chose to do something with. This could be somebody from work. Three of Pentacles. The challenge here, Taurus, is Nine of Wands. This person or you could have been wounded, injured, gone through a lot in the past, and overcoming that wounding, blockage. I do pick up an energy. Somebody has been very blocked, wounded, maybe has not let go of some past misgivings or communications with you. Their next move is Seven of Swords, which is to keep their moves to themselves. So to not let you know what they're doing. Why? What are they not letting you know they're doing? Two of Cups. This person is not letting you know they're making some sort of offer here. I don't get it. One more. Because how they feel about you, Five of Cups to the Death card. They feel like this has ended, that they're ready for radical transformation. You feel like this person is King of Wands to the Ten of Wands, is how you feel about this person. You feel attracted to this person, and you feel like your attraction is a burden. Let me know if it makes sense, because I'm starting to get tired and it's not really making sense. Their intentions is Six of Wands in reverse. They do not intend to... what? They don't intend to return victorious to this? I don't get it. They're not intending on having a new cycle with you. Then what are they fantasizing about? I think you're dealing with somebody who is looking to passionately pursue a new job, career. You could be dealing with somebody who feels like, if this is like a work situation, this could be somebody you're working with who feels like it's time to no longer work with you, no longer collaborate with you. They're looking to work on something new. That's what it looks like to me. You could just be dealing with like a business partner here who is looking to make new offers and connections with someone else here. And what they could be fantasizing about is... give me one more. I don't get it. It really looks like somebody's looking to work on some sort of new work, but they are not showing it to you, this new connection. I think I'm getting too tired for this. This person could be thinking that you are overly attached to them still as well. Like you might not let them move forward in this new connection they're working on. Let's get some, these ones. Like I said, I don't read for certain signs very well. Whoever's in here, you can drop a comment, say hi, because I'm like half asleep, so. And we started with Leo, so we're not just getting started at like 2 hours in. We are just about to the end, so. I don't know. I'm having issues tonight with cards, apparently. Okay, let me get some oracles on that. What is this? Got more? Yeah, it's like this person wants to... I mean, they could be holding out hope that they can still work with you, whatever this situation is, be it a relationship or a business partnership. This person is holding out hope that they can get their wish fulfillment, that they can still work with you, but they do appear to be looking to work with someone else or collaborate with someone else in some other way. That noisy sound is becoming overwhelming to them, like this need to pursue this other situation so they can level up either in their relationship emotionally or in business. Let's move on to the next sign, because that one I was just not really vibing with. Give me Pisces, Aquarius, Leo. My like main placements, yeah, I can read those really good. Virgo, Moon. Sorry, Taurus. And Aries, because like I have a hard time reading Aries as well. Gemini, I don't read very well either. So I guess I should do it more and it might work. Oops. I'm just knocking everything over tonight. On to Gemini, guys. Break my cards tonight. Okay, so who is fantasizing about Gemini? Who are they? The Moon. Could be Cancer, Pisces. Somebody who's hiding from you? Show me what they're fantasizing about. Somebody you're not seeing? No. Like I said, the humidity right now is brutal. My cards just want to stick together. We're fantasizing about ending some sort of self-imposed isolation. Okay, why? Like this is like, give me one more. It's a challenge. You know, I did do a trial run on this one, and they all turned out great this morning when I was practicing this specific who's fantasizing. And then when I'm actually live, I'm just getting like the weirdest readings. I don't know who's in my chat not talking. Hey, Wally, what's up? I know you. I know Wally. Thank God, because I was like, I don't know who's in my chat. They're not talking. I can see there's people watching, but they're not saying anything. So I'm picking up the weirdest energies. And when I was like doing practice runs on this earlier, it did not come out like this at all. It was like way easier to read. And that's the thing about picking up other people's energy that you don't know. As like, what am I talking about? Okay. Get back to it. And how do you know this person, Gemini? Ace of Swords. One more, come on. Why has it always got to be so complicated with some signs for me? Yeah, nope, come back. Okay. Next moves. Knight of Cups. How do you feel about them, Gemini? How do they feel about you? What's the intentions here? And what's the outcome? Okay, Gemini, you are dealing with someone who you might not be seeing this person at all. This person is somebody who could be a business person, have a lot of power and authority in their position, even if they don't own a business or a bunch of land or whatever. Like the Emperor would be somebody who is in control, takes the lead, controls situations. So how you know this person is this person could be somebody who's in a position of authority, where you work even, or somebody who speaks a lot of truth, or this is somebody who may have been very controlled after coming through some sort of painful ending, loss, grief, disappointment, heartbreak. Let me know if it resonates, Gemini. The reason this person is fantasizing about you is because they didn't take action on something. Knight of Pentacles to the Judgment reversed. It's showing me somebody who is moving so slow you don't see them at all. The Moon. Their movements are so slow because they're very calculated. The Emperor. Somebody who's in a position of power and control, and it has something to do with a loss, grief, disappointment here. What they're fantasizing about is also Five of Cups to the Hermit. So this person, sorry, just adjusting some stuff. Could be fantasizing that you are all hung up on them, Gemini, and that you are all sad and you are in hermit mode, and that is why like if you broke up with this person and you're not in communication with this person and they don't have eyes on you directly to know what you're doing, Gemini, it's like they're fantasizing to themselves that the reason you're not talking to them and the reason you are quiet and they don't know what's going on in your life is because you're just going hermit, you're being quiet, you're getting over an ending. If this is not the person you had an ending with, this is somebody else who maybe knows that you had your heart broken by some sort of Emperor person in the past or recently, and they don't have eyes on you, you don't have eyes on them, so they're wondering if that's what you're doing. Take what resonates. The challenge is your Nine of Pentacles energy here. That's being single, successful, enjoying the fruits of your labor. This person's next move is the Knight of Cups. The challenge for this person might be waiting for you to be single. Like if it was you and you, Gemini, just got over some sort of heartbreak, and they know this, and they don't know for sure if you're still in that hermit mode where you don't want to be single out there putting it, like, because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's out there, they're enjoying the fruits of their labor, they're having a good time, they're single, they're happy single, right? So I think that's the challenge in this connection. Somebody is thinking that you are not ready to step out and receive an offer, a romantic gesture even. You know how some people be like, you know, there's the opposite too, where some people will get over one person by getting under another person, and then some people think you should be single for like a year after you get divorced, right? So I think that's kind of the energy I'm picking up here. How you see this person is very successful, attractive, somebody who gets a lot of attention. So that could be this energy here, how you would know this person. This person's like a business person, gets a lot of attention, is in control, speaks a lot of truth, but they might be looking for the truth on some sort of third-party heartbreak here that you went through if they're watching you, because now you're single, but they don't know if you're over your ex or whatever. How you view this person is somebody who's new, romantic interest, somebody you have an emotional connection to that you feel is attractive, successful, victorious. You could have a successful connection with this person. How they view you is the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Like I said, that's giving me these vibes of someone who went through some sort of ending, some previous relationship or misfortune, and they're viewing you as somebody who's moving on in your life, starting something new, starting a new cycle, and kind of viewing you as somebody who's taking control, driving the chariot forward, taking control of the next cycle in your life. The intention here is this person wants to come together with you. They want to have a good time. They might want to ask you out for some drinks, get together. Then the outcome is going to be Hangman to the Eight of Pentacles. That's showing me somebody taking a very good look, seeing things from another perspective even, and deciding to passionately work on something. So what's the decide? Because on the back of the deck we have the Three of Wands to the Nine of Cups, which is waiting for your wish fulfillment to come to you. Give me one more. Why is it Hangman to the Eight of Pentacles up there for the outcome? I don't like doing outcomes. I've said it a gazillion times because energy can change and it's kind of hard to read outcomes. It's not present energy. Yeah, Six of Cups reversed. It's like somebody being hung up on, like maybe you're gonna be made an offer by somebody from the past, and having a choice between, do I want to go back to the past person or this new person? Do I want to give it another try? So it does look like there's some energy coming in. It's not like really an outcome. It's future energy is what I probably should call it. A future energy is showing up here between deciding between possibly a past person or a new person. Gemini, let's just grab you a couple more oracles to go with that. Try these love oracles again. Yeah, it looks like this person that's watching you after this breakup, Gemini, is loyal to you. They're trustworthy. They could come across as somebody who's a good friend to you or just trying to offer you companionship even. But they are trying to, like I said, there's like that moon. It's like somebody who doesn't have direct eyes on you, so they're trying to get an idea of what you're up to because we have the single solitude card withdrawn and open heart. So yeah, I really feel like you're just being watched by somebody who's wondering if you're over your past relationship that ended. So we got a couple confession cards here. Come on, fingers. I know you were watching me online. I pretend it doesn't hurt, but it does. I kept you a secret from my family and friends. Maybe that could be your ex or the person that's watching you. You let me know. Take what resonates. Okay, last one, Cancer. Last time I went in this long, my phone died. How's my battery? 55%? I think we're still good. Okay, so who is fantasizing about Cancer? Oh god, that's like half the deck. Not doing it. Last reading. Okay. Who's fantasy? There we go. Seven of Pentacles. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Could be dealing with somebody who is fantasizing about you because they are looking at their investments, their opportunities. They're fantasizing about Nine of Cups. Having a good time. Wish fulfillment even. Why are they fantasizing about this? Six of Wands. What's the challenge here? It's starting to look too easy of a reading. What's up there, Cancer? Challenge is manifesting this desire they're fantasizing about. And how do you know this person? Do you know this person? Work. You could know this person from work. This could be somebody who's very passionate about their work. Their next move, Two of Cups, is to come together with you, Cancer. How are you feeling about this person, Cancer? You gonna tell me this is like the easiest reading of the night? Come on, show it to me. How do you feel about this person? Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups. You feel like you don't know if you've missed an opportunity with this person, or you feel like you're at risk of missing an opportunity with this person. What do they feel about you? They feel like you're not looking at them, like you're not watching them, like you're not, or like they don't have enough information. Intentions, Three of Wands, and outcome. Eight of Wands is good. What's going on here? For my Cancers. So like I said, you could be dealing with someone from your past that you work with, like that you worked with in the past, or someone you work with now. This is just like how we know them. Four of Wands. Okay. This person could be somebody who is or was married that you work with. Give me that Page of Swords in reversed. That could also mean this person isn't watching you online. They're like seeing you. They're not watching you, they're seeing you. Temperance. That's that yin-yang energy that works together, if you follow me. So it's like it's not watching you to get reconnaissance. It's like knowing what you're doing, seeing you. As a compliment to them, balancing their emotions towards you. This person might be trying not to watch you at work. Now, it could be you that's married, or it could be them, or in some sort of relationship. Because the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who's looking at their investment, their crop, something they've been working on, determining if they're going to get a good return on investment with what they've been investing into. The challenge is the Magician manifesting something that they want. What they're fantasizing about with you, Cancer, is the Nine of Cups. That's somebody who's very successful, attractive, gets what they want. That's wish fulfillment. The reason they're fantasizing about this is Six of Wands. What's the Nine of Cups? You might have a secret admirer at work who is either not single or you are not single, okay? Yeah, to the Six of Cups, it's like this person feels a very strong connection to you. Now, this could be somebody from your past. I mean, if you were married to a previous business partner, maybe. But this could be the soulmate card. What else are they fantasizing about? This is like home. Feeling like you're at home with somebody, very connected to them. Ace of Wands, that is definitely your I've got a big stick for you card. King of Pentacles to the Sun. This is somebody who feels like your wish fulfillment. They are very attracted to you. They have a lot of passion for you. They feel a deep connection to you. They feel like giving to you. This is the King of Wands. I mean, not the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles. That is somebody who takes care of business, work. This is a boss. This person feels like they could have happiness with you. Six of Wands. They want to be victorious here. They're trying to manifest a Two of Cups with you. The way you feel is like you have your hands tied, you're bound, you can't make an offer, or you're going to miss an opportunity here. What are you afraid of missing an opportunity for? Or did you miss one? King of Cups. I feel like you're worried if you take this opportunity, like there's some sort of temptation here. Maybe this person is attracted to you and fantasizing. You could know that. And if you do work with this person, you're like, this could be a really bad this could cause me a missed opportunity in my career if either, I mean, like maybe this is your boss. Like if I have a relationship with my boss at work, then what happens if the relationship ends and doesn't work out, right? Am I going to miss a career opportunity? That's kind of like the vibes. Like this could go really wrong because this is somebody I am professionally connected to. This person's trying to pretend they're not looking at you, not trying to see this temperance, this balance. What is this? In their emotions. One more. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, again, that's come out like a gazillion times tonight, is somebody who's been wounded, hurt. It's somebody who's trying to fight for something, defend something even. And I'm getting this energy like this person's kind of almost trying to fight off their own temptation. Trying to balance their emotions and not watch you. But that's having your cake and eating it too. There's some sort of temptation here where this person's trying to balance their emotions, balance their temptations. The intentions is the Three of Wands. That's to sit there and be like, okay, I know what I want, but I'm not going to move for it. I want it to come over here. Why? This person's afraid of being judged. So, Five of Cups, being judged harshly and at a loss, spilling cups over. Yeah, this has got to be like some sort of workplace situation. There's a connection here, there's possibility, but it's like both people are like, this could go sideways really quickly. What's the Eight of Wands for the outcome? Five of Swords. Why is that the Five of Swords? Winning at all costs. Losing all my cards on the floor too, apparently. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, the energy that's coming in, I don't like to call it an outcome, is a lot of messages and discussions, possibly, even online. Like maybe this is somebody you communicate with on a regular basis. It actually just kind of looks like the energy that's coming next is like this person's not really making a move. You're not really making a move because you're defensive. It's like there's some sort of mutual attraction and this person's fantasizing about you, trying to manifest communication, trying to manifest that you make the move on them. And you're just kind of scared to make a move because there's some sort of connection with this person where maybe they're your boss or coworker. Let's grab a couple oracle cards for you, Cancer. Love. We'll try those. Okay, give me a couple cards for Cancer. What's going on here? What else? That is the first time I've had the Divine Masculine card out on the table tonight. Yeah, like I said, this person has some sort of connection to you. It could be a past life connection, and that's why that, like, draw, that pull to each other at work is going on. Divine Masculine, depth, and resistance. It feels like you're both kind of trying to resist some sort of chemistry, some sort of pull toward the other person because you work together. There's going to be a lot of mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up stuff going on. Yeah. It just looks like right now you and this other person are trying to resist your attraction for the other person. What's going on here? When I think about you, I touch myself. I told you that freaking Ace of Wands was on the table every time. I would do it again if I had the chance. I thought we were too different in class, status, race, or religion. So yeah, it's like a work thing where maybe somebody's a boss, somebody's an employee. I don't know what's going on there. But thanks for checking it out, guys. If you're new here, smash that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you liked the reading, if it resonated, what kind of readings you like to see. And I'm going to wrap that up and leave it here. Peace out, guys. Once I figure out how to turn this off. There it is. Oh, I can't even see it on my screen. There it is.